ỤLỌEZE na NWANYỊ OZI, Episode 9. The moon no longer hid, it burned, red, and across the land of Omunka, fear moved faster than wind. Elders poured liberation with shaking hands. Mothers whispered prayers into their children's hair, and the sacred Iroko tree ground as if something ancient inside it struggled to awaken, because the balance was shifting. In the forest, ÜLỌEZE felt it before anyone spoke. Not fire, not heat, but warning. The balance is shifting, the guardian murmured. ÜLỌEZE did not bow her head. She lifted it, then let it shift towards truth, and the wind answered her. Beneath the palace, where secrets wrought in silence, Queen Nneka stood before a shrine that remembered older loyalties. A horned shadow coiled behind her, patient, persuasive. You seek control, it whispered. I seek protection, she replied. But darkness knows the test of ambition. And when it offered a fragment of living night, she accepted. The torches turned blue, and prophecy trembled. Before dawn, a king made a decision no ruler had dared before. The throne must not be the prize, as NWANYỊ declared. Power surrendered for the sake of peace, and the thunder did not roar in anger, it roared in approval. In the forest, clearing the tribal began. Thousands of fireflies rose like broken stars. Each one carried fear, each one carried doubt. They struck ÜLỌEZE, memory burned, uncertainty clawed, but she did not fall. I am not the throne, she whispered. I am not the shadow. She lifted her trembling hands. I am the bridge, and the forest bowed. But power unused is power challenged. From her balcony, Queen Nneka struck first. The dark fragments split the air. A silent ripple, a spear of will. It tore through wind and leaf and struck ÜLỌEZE's heart with crimson. Forest and palace shook as if the earth itself chose sides. The red moon flicked and the world cracked. Between ground and sky, between breath and spirit, they stood, queen and bridge, control and choice. You fear losing power, ÜLỌEZE said, and you are too young to understand it, Nneka replied. Behind them, ancient forces gathered. Shadow hissed. River shimmered. You cannot protect her forever, darkness won. She does not need protection, the river answered. She needs choice. And for the first time, the queen hesitated. But blood had not yet spoken. In the hall of mirrors, a king stepped forward. If blood must answer blood, as NWANYỊ declared. Let mine declare the scale. The mirror shattered. Golden lights surged across the land. The red moon dimmed, and sacrifice rewrote the sky. In the space between worlds, where pride cannot hide behind crowns, and power has no throne to sit on, they stood not as ruler and rival, but as two women, shaped by prophecy. ÜLỌEZE did not raise a weapon. She raised her eyes, and in them there was no hatred, only understanding. You were once chosen too, she said. Her voice did not accuse, it remembered. The words struck deeper than iron. Queen Nneka's face flicked, not with anger, but with something older, something buried. You were not strong enough. You were not strong enough, but her voice no longer carried certainty. ÜLỌEZE stepped closer, not in defense, but in truth. No, she answered gently. You were not allowed to be. Silence fell, not empty, heavy, kind of silence that forces wounds to breathe. Behind the queen, the horned shadow tightened, coiling, possessive, afraid. Behind ÜLỌEZE, the river shimmered brighter, not in war, but in witness, because the battle had shifted. No longer power against power, but truth against pain. For the first time since the red moon rose, Queen Nneka hesitated, and in that hesitation, prophecy trembled. Some wounds are carved by blades, but the deepest fractures are made by words. In the forest, ÜLỌEZE knelt. The river spirit whispered. The bridge has held, and above Omunka, the moon split in two. Red, not saved, but divided. Because when blood challenges prophecy, truth demands sacrifice. To be continued, please subscribe, follow, and like my videos. Thank you.